Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a 3 looks 1 palette video. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I'm using the Conspiracy palette to create 3 looks, and I got this idea from Kendall Alfred. I believe she did this in her review video of the palette where she took each row and made a look with each row. So I did a look with row 1, row 2, and row 3. There will be a mini Controversy palette tutorial coming soon, and I can't wait to film that one as well. But for this video, I just did 3 looks in 1 palette, and I'm excited with the outcome of each of them. I love the way they turned out, and it's been a long time coming because I did these all in 3 separate days for the past couple weeks when I've had the time, because I've been really focusing on Instagram, as I've said in my last couple of videos. Before I get into this video, I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Join the fam, you know you want to. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into these looks. Okay, so this is the first of 3 looks, and I'm going to be taking the first row, and I honestly have no idea what look I'm going to create, but I do know that like I use most of these shades in my review video, and I'm not going to use the same shades I used, or I'm not going to do the same look essentially. By the way, of course, as soon as I sat down, it started to rain, and it never rains here, so this is lovely. And I'm on the 3rd floor of my house right now. This is where my filming room is, and there's like wind that hits the window, so if you hear that, just ignore it. There's like a little fuzzy flying. I sound crazy, but whatever. Oh look, I just got a weather alert. Aerial flood advisory. That's so funny. The first shade I'm gonna take is Diet Root Beer. That is the darkest of the matte shades in this row. So I'm gonna take that on a ColourPop E9 brush, and I'm just gonna pack this in the crease. I'm just gonna take the shade, what's it called, Tanacon, and I'm going to diffuse that so like make the edges a little bit better. I wish it was more of a warm tone crease shade because I don't know, it feels like Tanacon's a little too cool tone for my liking, but it does a good job. Taking that on a Morphe M562 brush. It's this tiny little brush here. It's really helpful for detailed blending work. And yeah, I'm gonna take the shade Spiraling, and it's gonna be such a nice little lid color smoky eye situation. I'm so excited. I did use Just a Theory in my original look with this palette when I reviewed it, but this is better, I think. I hope. Let's see. Definitely a nice smoky eye. I'm also gonna take it like a little, like I'm not cutting my crease or anything, so I'm gonna take it like into the crease a little bit, and then I'm gonna go back in with the Diet Root Beer to like blend it out. Make sure there's no harsh edges and stuff. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face makeup and my lashes and stuff off camera. I'll be right back. If you want to see how I got the rest of my face makeup though, go to my Instagram and check it out. I will have a mini tutorial up with the makeup look done. Now that everything is on, I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is the shade I used on my lid, and that's gonna go really close to my lower lash line just to really smoke out my lower lash line, since we're going for a smoky eye today. Now I'm just going to take a mix of Tanacon and Diet Root Beer on this really small brush that I used for the crease, and I'm just going to smoke that out and blend out the other shade. And I'm going to go ahead and put some black liner on. Where did I put it? I just used it. This is the Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner. I really like this eyeliner. As you can see, I have like nothing left. Then I'm going to take the shade Just a Theory in the inner corner. I might pop some ranch in the center of that because this is not quite as vibrant as I want for the inner corner. I mean, it's okay, but I just really want it to pop. There you go. That's better. I'll really blend that. Okay, for lips, I don't know which one do I take. I have so many options here. I think I might do Shane so that it matches. It's a little much, but you know what? YOLO. Makeup is art, right? And it matches the lid shade so well. Oh, I'm really liking that actually. This is the final look for row number 1, and I really like how it turns out. You can totally do like a completely neutral nude look, or you can smoke it out the way I did. There's so many options just with row 1, and I love how this turned out. And obviously you could pair it with a nude lip if you really want to, but I really like how Shane looks on my lips. That sounds really strange, but you know what I mean. Yeah, let's move on to look number 2. Okay, so for the second look of this video, it's going to be obviously the middle row shades. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, and I think I'm going to try to incorporate like pretty much every shade. I don't know how this one's gonna go. I think I have an idea. We'll see though. So the first shade I'm gonna take is Cheese Dust. Oh my gosh, I love it. I just ate Cheeto Puffs like right now, so I probably have like literal cheese dust on my fingers. I'm gonna take that in the inner part of my crease and pack that on with a ColourPop E9 brush. This is my preferred packing on brush. I say this in every video, so let me just like stop. Now I'm gonna take the shade that I'm most excited for, and that's Food Videos, and I'm gonna take a Morphe M562 brush. This is the tiniest brush. I'm just gonna blend out the orange with the shade right here. It has like a little bit of sparkle. Holy crap, there's a lot of fallout with that though. Oh my gosh. I loved how pigmented the orange was, by the way. It did take a little bit of building up. It wasn't so pigmented at first, but whatever. Let's see how this one is. I really want this to be super vibrant, but I know how hard it is to formulate a neon shade. So I am not like expecting miracles here, and I'm expecting that I'm gonna have to blend this out quite a bit in order for it to come up the pigmentation that I want. But this brush is perfect for this though. It is such a good brush. So I'm gonna try a different method, but I'm gonna stamp it on. Let's see how that works, and then I'll blend it out. With this shade, I definitely recommend using a completely white base if you want it to be more vibrant and neon. I do want to go back in with the orange, the Cheese Dust shade, and just kind of fix it because a lot of the Food Videos shade got in there. Ooh, that's really pretty actually. It worked out really well. Just gonna take no additional product and really lightly blend out the edges now. I can dig this. Okay, now I'm going to take this shade right here, Flaming Hot, and I'm gonna put it on the rest of my crease. I'm gonna pack it on. Ooh, I love this color combo. I'm so excited. So I'm actually gonna bring it a little further in to blend it in with the orange as well. I'm not mad at this at all. And now I'm gonna take the shade Pigment. And I'm gonna just use that to buff out the other pink shade, but I'm a little worried that this is too close in color, so I'm gonna go in really lightly at first. You know what might have been cool is adding the orange there. Nah, I'm gonna keep it like this. Adding a bit more of the yellow to make it like, I guess, more gradient. Actually, it's turning out to look like the orange. You know what? I like it. I can dig this. Now I'm just going to cut my crease, but first I'm gonna take a makeup wipe and just kind of take out the shadow that's on my lid so it helps the cut crease a little bit. I want a bunch of shadow there because then it's not gonna be as pigmented as possible when I put down concealer. Now I'm going to take the shade Trisha, and that's going to go all over the lid. Let's hope that it looks a little different in comparison to the other pinks. It is super pigmented. I haven't had to spray anything on my brush, which is amazing because usually with shimmer shades, you do. There's a lot of fallout, but that's why I always do my eyes first. So I'm gonna just do my face makeup off camera and I'll be right back. Now that I'm done with my face makeup, which by the way, I'm not sure about this contour. I don't know what's happening, but it's not blending out today. Holy moly. We're moving on. I'm gonna take the shade Flaming Hot first, and I'm gonna put that really close to the lower lash line. Now I'm gonna take the shade Cheese Dust, and that's gonna go right under. This is probably too thick of a brush for this, but whatever. And now I'm gonna take Food Videos and just kind of blend that under. I'm gonna try this out. If I don't like it, I'm just gonna wipe it away, but I wanna take Conspiracy. I don't know how it's gonna go with the vibe of this look. If I don't like it, I will take it off and do Food Vibes instead. But I think I wanna do Food Vibes anyway, but let's see how Conspiracy looks first. Oh, it doesn't look bad. So I kind of like the shimmer that it gives. It's not too like overly green pigmented, if you know what I mean. I actually really like this. I'm gonna take it a step further and just take Food Videos. Just kind of put it on top. I'm obsessed with how that looks actually. Okay, it looks really highlighter. Oh, I love it. For lips, I'm gonna take the Jeffree What the F Liquid Lipstick. I know that this might be a little much with this eye look, but I'm all here for it. I love being a little much, I guess. and I love this shade so much. So this is it for look number 2. I really love this row. This row is totally my vibe, but I can't wait to be able to mix it with other shades because I have already so many looks in mind that I want to use, including the shades in that row, but other shades throughout the palette and the mini controversy as well. But let's move on to look number 3. Okay, so this is the third look now, and of course I'm gonna be using the third row. I think the third row, like, it totally gives me like New Year's party vibes, and I want to use like every single shade in here, but I want to do a halo eye for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Not a Fact on my ColourPop E9 brush. I'm gonna pack it on the inner and outer corner and blend it toward the middle of my crease. I'm really sad that the imprinting is already fading on most of these because I've swatched them at least and pretty much used every other shade except for the shades in this row. Well, I've used the black, I think. And I'm just gonna blend this toward the middle. I'm gonna take a Morphe M562 brush. This is like the tiniest blending brush in the world, and I'm just gonna blend the outer edges until I am satisfied with the blend, because I am not going in with another shade as a transition shade, so this needs to be really well blended so it looks okay. I love that shade. I think it blends so beautifully, and it's like the perfect like holiday shade. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my rides here. Wow, why can't I read today? Which is the black, and I'm just gonna deepen the outer and inner corner and possibly take it up the crease just slightly. And I'm gonna be using a Morphe M456 brush. I use this to blend out a little bit as well. I did that part off camera. Just because the other brush was blending a little too much and I was leaving like no pigment left. So I'm just gonna like slightly dip into this one because I'm afraid it's gonna be too pigmented, and like with very little pressure I'm just gonna place down the color, and then when there's little product left on the brush I'll blend it. Yeah, this is much better. It's gonna like definitely deepen the crease, give it more dimension, and allow the purple to just pop over top of that. For the middle shade, I'm going to take Sleep Paralysis, which is this one right here. I'm going to try it first on brush without any like setting spray or anything. I was going to cut my crease or like, you know, cut the middle area, but then I decided, let's just make this as easy as possible for the average like makeup enthusiast, I guess. And the average person just doesn't have time to cut their crease, so we're not gonna do that. I might actually end up going in with Diet Cola as well. It doesn't even need any setting spray. I thought I was gonna have to use my finger too, and I don't. It's amazing. These shadows are so pigmented and they're so like easy to put on. Jeffree Star does not disappoint. So now I'm just gonna turn the brush over and grab some Diet Cola just to make the center, the very center pop. Ooh, I love that. That's exactly what I wanted. So now I'm just gonna take like the blending brush that I used to put in the black and just kind of like blend everything together. Make sure there's no harsh lines. Just taking a little bit more of the black and just putting it where the purple meets the middle shade, the shimmer shade, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face off camera. The rest of my face will be up on Instagram as a mini tutorial, probably at the end of December when I'm done with 25 days of Christmas. So if you're interested in watching that, I guess it'll be up quite a bit later than this video is gonna go up, but you know, better late than never, right? Okay, so now that the rest of my face makeup is done, I'm gonna go ahead and do the lower lash line. Where did I do with the palette? Oh, here it is. So I'm gonna take the shade Not a Fact, which is the burgundy shade. I need to clean off a brush. So I'm just gonna sweep that on the lower lash line and just buff it out and blend it. It's pretty much the only shade I'm gonna use. Now I'm gonna line my waterline and tightline with the Urban Decay Parisian eyeliner. And now I'm gonna take a really flat brush and take the black shade. This is my right here. And I'm gonna put that really close to the lower lash line so it kind of blends out that eyeliner and it doesn't look like such a weird situation. Okay, for the inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go ahead and take some Diet Cola. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't think any of the lip shades that I got from the collection are going to work with this look, so I'm going to go ahead and take a different Jeffree Star liquid lipstick, and this is Christmas Cookie. The most perfect nudes in the world. So I'm getting my lips done today. Can't wait. I need them to be a little fuller. They're starting to deflate. So that completes this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know which of the 3 looks was your favorite. I had so much fun doing this look, or these looks, but I think I have to say it's between row 2 and row 3. I really like how festive, like I swear I would rock this for New Year's, but I really like more colorful looks. Like the second row is just my vibe entirely, so I don't know, I'm torn between those two. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, you can subscribe right here. You can watch these 2 videos if you've missed them. Go ahead and have a marathon on my channel. I would greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!